Hey world, how are you? Dr. Brenda Bowers here on the 15th day of August 2024. We are in double digits in this month. That's considered a 2 plus 2 plus 2 plus 2, which is an 8. In a year, that is 2 plus 0 plus 2 plus 2 plus 2, which is an 8. So we've been making sandwiches every single day with the manna being in the middle. It's been so majestic. It's been so medicinal. The meals have been amazing. They've been amazingly miraculous. And today, let's make a sandwich real quick. We know we're coming to that portal's close as it relates to Sirius, the earth, the sun, as we look at the dominating stars, because the Spirit of the Lord is with us. We don't have to be stuck in following the signs. The reason the signs follow us is because the Spirit of the Lord is in us and has educated us regarding the signs. It's not because the signs disappear. But today in walking, a lot more fog. And what is fog, right? What aspect of H2O is it? It's different than the dew. It's different than if it were raining. It makes you question your visibility, where you shouldn't walk or drive, but it's always temporary. It always does something that we call lift. I'm walking towards the east. When I started walking west, I was unable to see this. So let me see if I can. There you go. There we go. You see that? I couldn't see that when I started. I've been out here for about an hour so far, but I couldn't see that because of the fog. And guess what today is? In the middle is a 14. So we have the X1V from a Roman numeral aspect. We have our beginning new and our new beginning piece of bread. What kind of bread you're using to make your sandwich today? Focaccia, flat bread, a wrap, wheat, water bread. One slice is always wonder bread, because he's always a wonder in our soul. So what 2 pieces of bread are you using? Because today, on the 14th of August, as we look at a close closing, if not complete closing, to the Lion's Portal, and then we'll start talking more, you start to drift into seasonal depression, which starts in its infancy right around September, starts climbing up in October. So be out in the elements to the extent that you can. It will help you gain, I don't want to use the word immunity, but it will help you gain tolerance in managing depression that occurs because we don't get as much light. So that light, that beautiful light that you're seeing right there, is going to become less and less and less as we continue into our fall season out of our summer season. So a little bit of cars. It's the last one, and give me a few more minutes. All right. So today, 8/14/8. We begin new. Decide what you're going to put on that bread. Get your new beginning piece out. Decide what you're going to put on there. And then you're going to have 3 selections of your choice to put in the middle. All right, Dr. B. Get us there. Let's do that one more time. All right. Today is 8/14/8. The 8 and the 8 are your breads. The first 8 is the month of August. The last 8 is the year 2024 because both of them have digits that add up to 8. That's what made 888 a more special time of this opening of the Lionsgate portal, a more special year with the Olympics in France on that day. But now we're still in this 8th month, still in this 8th year, and we're going to be in this 8th year for September, October, November, and December. So we still have a third of the year after we're done with August. So in August, what I have been doing is helping you to build a sandwich to make you better. While you have an opportunity with the first 8 being a beginning new piece of Wonder Bread, the year being your back end new beginning piece of bread, and then whatever the day of the month is, that's what we're using as our Manna meat, our Medicinal, Majestic meal. And for the first couple of days, I told you what to put in there. But now, you done got big enough to make your own sandwich. So what are you going to spread beginning new with? What are you going to spread new beginning with? That's 2 things that you've used out of what I told you. You have 5. Because 14 is a 1 and a 4. And a 1 and a 4 equals 5. So we're going to break it down to 5 elements. 1, you're spreading on your first piece of beginning new. 2, you're going to spread something on your last piece of new beginning. And the 3 remaining are going to be what you're going to stuff this 8-14-8 sandwich with. What are you going to use? Your favorite verse? What 14 means to you? A reflection of someone you love? Is it your birthday? So you're going to celebrate you, and you're going to celebrate life, and you're going to consume the gift of time, of the 86,400 seconds. You're going to give some of those to you. What are the 3 things that you are going to put inside this 8-14-8 sandwich? I would love for you to share with us, even though this is a pre-record, the chat is on. I'd love for you to share with us what you decided to do in making your lunch today, because I am going to create a recipe book of your sandwiches. And maybe today you buttered your first piece of Wonder Bread with peace. And then on top of peace, you have a layer of memories. And on top of memories, maybe you have a meditation moment between you and Christ, you and your God, your belief system. Maybe that 3rd layer is a pause to journal and write something down before you put on that last piece of new beginning that you spread with joy. And now you put that together and you make a sandwich that every bite you take, you're going to chew it 33 times, 1 for each year of Jesus Christ, because the more we chew before we swallow, the better our digestive system. So you have just made a magnificent lunch today. And nobody's going to be able to have lunch like you. Oh, look there. Yeah, I just always like to show you. Cottontail, thank you for showing up. And you see how it gets a little closer every time. Just to let you all know that I ain't out here by myself. Enjoy your sandwich. Number 14 is another perfect number. And there are some specific things about 14 that I will come back and share with you this afternoon. Again, after I'm done with all the stuff that I have to do on this side of the earth, the Lord has impressed it upon me to give you information about the number that we're in. And let me just show you what the world looks like. Look at this. Because that too is life. And way, 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 way down there is stuff going on. While we worrying about things we can do nothing about up here. Oh, he getting a little bolder. I appreciate you, Cottontail. Hey, buddy. Hey. I hope everybody can see you. Yes, this is the Chief Armor Bearer, Mr. Cottontail himself, coming out to get a little food, making sure that the Queen is in good standing with her following. So you will receive from me some more information regarding the number 14, but this is why it's perfect. This is why we look at a 7 plus a 7. This is why Jesus is 52 generation, 14 times 14. 14 plus 14 plus 14. Because after we do all of that, and after we do all the stuff that we can't pay for, that we wish we had, that we're more worse off than we've been in a long time, and then we just see Cottontail. Then we just see a little web down on the ground to remind us today is a 14. Today is a 1, and a 3. And it means a whole lot of very positive things. Talked a lot about 13 yesterday, but now you springboarded and you're into your 14. Hello, 14. Because guess what? If you're with me, how many seconds we got? 86,400. How many get more seconds than others? Nobody, because God allocates the same amount regardless of where we are on the planet. It is a place where we are equalized as long as we are alive, the same portion. And the majority of us get to choose how to spend them. So spend some of your seconds making your sandwich, so that after you have your sandwich made, when it's time for you to consume your lunch, make sure that you're nibbling on it like you saw my armor bearer back there doing. Chew at least 33 times. Do that in 1 year for those of you who will, for the life of Jesus Christ, before you swallow. Why? This isn't a conversion evangelical act that I'm asking you to engage in. It's actually a digestive health act. It is something to help you be healthier, help us be healthier, because we have to be here if we're going to change the world one sphere at a time. Then we got to be here to do it. But it is an amazing thing as we look at life. And just look at, this is the ground. So when we think we need water and we're worried about our crops, we can see, look at this. You see all of those? Maybe you can and maybe you can't because of the fog, because of the beautiful sun that is up there. But I just want you to know, this is what 7 times 2 look like. This is what 14 looks like. Just beautiful. This is what your sandwich looks like. So tell us what your sandwich is. Tell us how successful you were at eating it. Hopefully you don't have a bunch of sandwiches in your lunch bucket. Hopefully you are taking time for yourself to be nourished during this incredible new season. Beginning new beginnings. Today is always yesterday's tomorrow. When I see you tomorrow, it will be today, because we live in this perpetual perfect present tense with our maker and with our creator. And I'm so happy to be able to spend a few of these seconds with you. So I'll come back to you and talk about 14 as a number. How you're utilizing it as your meat is taking that 14, that Roman numeral X of 10, the 1 and the V, that's giving you 14. 14, when we look at the 1 plus the 4, that's 5. And it's the 5, which is a grace number. So I'm saying grace yourself and begin new. Maybe you're spreading grace on that first begin new. And maybe your new beginning bread, that back piece, maybe you're spreading that with mercy. And maybe your 3 pieces on the middle to complete your 5, which is your 1 plus 4. Maybe that is love, forgiveness, and compassion. Whatever it is, make the meal for you. Make the sandwich. Don't make it to shove down somebody's throat. Make the sandwich so it nourishes you to be your best you on this 14th day in the 8th month in the year 2024, which adds up to 8, which gives us an incredible opportunity to begin new every day and then prepare for new beginnings and to just carb out, calorie out, protein out, that middle with different things based on the day of the week. So I'm going to show you bigger ones over here before I close out. Look at that. And guess what? None of us get to take credit for the stuff that God is doing. But these are all part of the reason why we don't have to follow signs, because signs follow us. Because this is where we have opportunity to learn the signs around us. We need to know what it is. It will help us to do what is ours to do. Thanks for hanging out with me. You'll hear from me about this number 14, but I want to hear from you about this sandwich that you made. I want to know. You making me hungry. Thanks for beginning with me, and prepare to go into your new beginning and enjoy every chew along the way. It's your queen, your coach, your colleague, your friend. It's Dr. Brenda Bowers. It can only be until soon, because whenever it is, when we get where we're going, we will be there when we get there. Agape and Shalom.